Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a brand that has become synonymous with modern Parisian style, Sézane. Sézane is one of those brands that feels instantly recognizable, yet hard to fully define. It's feminine but not precious, polished but never rigid, and stylish in a way that feels natural rather than forced. This is clothing designed for real life, but elevated just enough to feel special. Sézane doesn't rely on loud branding or short-lived trends. Instead, it builds its identity through thoughtful design, beautiful fabrics, and a clear point of view on how women actually want to dress. In this video, we're breaking down Sézane from every angle: how the brand started, what defines its aesthetic, the materials and craftsmanship behind the pieces, the accessories, the store experience, and why Sézane continues to resonate with women across generations. If your style leans feminine, refined, and effortlessly put together, this one is for you. Let's talk Sézane. But first, who is Sézane? Sézane was founded in 2013 by Morgane Césalerie, and it holds a special place in modern fashion history as France's first fully online fashion brand. Before Sézane officially launched, Morgane began by selling curated vintage pieces online, developing a loyal following of women who trusted her eye for timeless style and quality. That early connection with her audience shaped the foundation of the brand, creating a sense of intimacy and trust that still defines Sézane today. From the beginning, Sézane was built around the idea of creating beautiful, long-lasting pieces that women could return to season after season. Rather than chasing trends, the brand focused on designing wardrobe staples with character. Perfectly cut blouses, soft knits, tailored trousers, and dresses that feel both romantic and wearable. The goal was never to overwhelm, but to offer pieces that could quietly elevate an everyday wardrobe. As the brand grew, Sézane remained deeply connected to its Parisian roots. The design process reflects a French approach to dressing that values ease, quality, and individuality. Clothing is meant to fit naturally into a woman's life, adapting to different moments rather than dictating how she should look. This philosophy helps Sézane stand out in an increasingly crowded digital fashion space. Today, Sézane operates globally, with physical boutiques in major cities while still maintaining its strong online presence. Despite its growth, the brand has managed to preserve its original of warm, intentional, and deeply focused on creating clothing that feels personal, thoughtful, and enduring. Next is the start. Building a modern Parisian wardrobe, Sézane's early success can be attributed to its clear vision and disciplined approach to design. From its first collections, the brand focused on essentials that felt elevated but approachable. These were pieces designed to mix effortlessly into an existing wardrobe, not items meant to dominate it. Blouses with delicate detailing, knits with flattering cuts, and denim that felt both comfortable and refined quickly became brand signatures. What set Sézane apart was its ability to balance femininity with structure. There was always a sense of softness, but never at the expense of practicality. Sleeves were designed to flatter, fabrics were chosen for comfort as much as appearance, and silhouettes were created to feel natural on the body. This attention to real wearability earned Sézane a loyal following early on. As demand grew, the brand expanded thoughtfully. Rather than releasing overwhelming collections, Sézane introduced new pieces gradually, allowing customers to build a wardrobe over time. This measured growth reinforced the brand's focus on longevity and intention, positioning Sézane as a trusted source for modern staples rather than impulse buys. By the mid-2000s, Sézane had firmly established itself as a reference point for contemporary Parisian style. Its success was not driven by spectacle, but by consistency. Each collection felt familiar yet fresh, reinforcing the idea that great style doesn't need to be reinvented every season. Now on to the aesthetic: feminine, polished, effortless. The Sézane aesthetic is rooted in femininity, but it's a grounded, wearable kind of femininity. Silhouettes are soft yet structured, designed to move easily while still maintaining shape. Blouses feature subtle details like embroidery, lace inserts, or gentle gathers, while dresses are cut to flatter without feeling overly delicate. Color plays an important role in defining the brand. Neutrals like cream, navy, camel, and black form the backbone of each collection, complemented by seasonal shades such as soft florals, warm reds, or muted blues. These colors feel intentional and cohesive, making it easy to mix and match pieces across seasons. Sézane also excels at balance. Romantic elements are paired with tailored pieces, creating outfits that feel refined but relaxed. A delicate blouse might be styled with structured denim, or a flowing dress paired with sturdy boots. This contrast keeps the overall look modern and wearable. Nothing feels overly styled. The clothing looks just as good slightly undone, which is a key part of its appeal. Sézane embraces the idea that style should feel natural, personal, and lived in, rather than overly curated. Let's discuss the materials and craftsmanship. Quality you can feel. One of Sézane's strongest points is its commitment to quality materials and responsible production. The brand prioritizes natural fabrics such as organic cotton, wool, silk, and linen, selecting textiles that feel good on the skin and wear beautifully over time. Knits are soft yet substantial, blouses drape effortlessly, and outerwear is designed to feel protective without being heavy. Construction is thoughtful and precise. Seams are clean, finishes are refined, and details are carefully considered. Buttons, stitching, and trims are chosen to complement the garment rather than distract from it. These small choices contribute to the overall sense of quality that defines Sézane pieces. Sézane has also made transparency a core value, sharing information about sourcing and production practices. This approach resonates with consumers who want to invest in clothing that aligns with their values, without sacrificing style. The result is clothing that feels intentional and well-made. These are pieces designed to be worn often, styled in multiple ways, and kept in rotation for years rather than seasons. Now on to the accessories. Feminine, practical, refined. Sézane's accessories follow the same philosophy as the clothing. Bags are structured yet soft, designed to hold their shape while remaining practical for everyday use. Leather is smooth and supple, with classic silhouettes that feel timeless rather than trend-driven. Footwear is elegant but wearable. Ballet flats, ankle boots, loafers, and sandals are designed with comfort in mind, without compromising on style. Colors remain neutral and versatile, allowing shoes to integrate seamlessly into a curated wardrobe. Each accessory feels considered, serving a clear purpose while maintaining the brand's signature femininity and restraint. Next is the store experience. Warm, inviting, Parisian. Walking into a Sézane boutique feels warm, intimate, and welcoming. The spaces are designed to reflect a Parisian apartment rather than a traditional retail store. Warm lighting, soft textures, and thoughtful displays create an environment that feels personal and relaxed. Clothing is styled in complete looks, helping customers visualize how pieces fit into real life. There's a sense of ease in the layout, encouraging exploration without pressure. Everything feels approachable and thoughtfully curated. Materials like wood, tile, and natural fabrics reinforce the brand's commitment to warmth and authenticity. The atmosphere mirrors the clothing itself, feminine, polished, and quietly confident. The experience feels less transactional and more like a personal introduction to the brand's world, which deepens the emotional connection customers have with Sézane. Now let's get into the cultural relevance today. Why Sézane works. In 2025, Sézane feels more relevant than ever. And a big part of that has to do with how Parisian fashion has found a renewed presence online. Platforms like TikTok have played a major role in shaping what people are drawn to right now, and there's been a noticeable shift toward effortless, polished dressing inspired by French style. Sézane fits naturally into that conversation. The brand shows up constantly in outfit videos, everyday styling clips, and wardrobe edits, not because it's trying to dominate trends, but because the pieces genuinely work in real life. What makes Sézane stand out on TikTok is how wearable everything looks. The clothing doesn't feel styled for the camera alone. It feels lived in. You'll see women getting dressed for work, walking through the city, grabbing a snack, or traveling, all wearing Sézane pieces that look comfortable, refined, and intentional. That sense of ease is very Parisian, and it's exactly what people are responding to right now. The brand represents a way of dressing that feels elevated without feeling complicated. One of the clearest examples of this in 2025 was the red sweaters and cardigans that took over during the fall and winter season. It was everywhere, styled with denim, tailored trousers, long coats, skirts, boots, flats, you name it. The color was rich and confident, but still classic, and the quality of the knit was obvious even through a screen. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't over-designed. It was just a beautifully made sweater in a standout shade that instantly lifted an outfit. That piece became a reference point for how Sézane operates. Simple, well-made, and easy to style in a way that feels personal. What's interesting is that Sézane's popularity doesn't come from pushing novelty. It comes from consistency. People return to the brand because the quality holds up, the fits feel thoughtful, and the pieces don't date quickly. In a time when fashion moves fast, Sézane offers something grounding. The clothing feels like it belongs in a real wardrobe, not just a trend cycle. As Parisian fashion continues to influence how people dress globally, Sézane sits right at the center of that shift. It represents a modern interpretation of French-style feminine, polished, and practical. In today's culture, that balance feels especially relevant. Sézane works because it understands how women actually want to dress today, and it delivers that with clarity, quality, and ease. And there you have it, Sézane explained. A brand defined by feminine silhouettes, thoughtful materials, and a deeply considered approach to modern dressing. From beautifully crafted blouses to refined everyday essentials, Sézane offers a wardrobe that feels polished, approachable, and genuinely wearable. Let me know in the comments. Do you shop Sézane regularly, or are there other Parisian brands you love? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fashion deep dives and elevated style conversations. As always, stay confident, stay chic, and I'll see you in the next one.